The Office of Hawaiian Affairs has agreed to join the Aloha Plus Challenge because one of our strategic goals is to achieve Paiana sustainability, and we believe that the outlying principles of this initiative as well as the targets are very consistent with our goals of Malama Aina, preserving culture, history. I believe it's sound planning across the board with state agencies, with the county, and with our communities. So we felt that it's a great opportunity for the Office of Hawaiian Affairs to contribute our strengths, which is not only culture, but also preservation of the land and future wise growth and development that balances out economics, development, and preservation of our land and history.
Oh my God, that's why we had to...
I believe a culture of sustainability is a systemic growth within state agencies and government. So it's not just a responsibility of the state. It also is a spreading the word of the consciousness and awareness of future sustainability at the county level, as well as within the community. And I think with the leadership of public-private partnerships, it's really creating this culture across the state and everyone to be involved, that this is a vision. You know, when you look at our dependence on fuel, energy, imports, I believe that this really gets us to a point where we all can agree on for the future of our generations and the betterment of Hawaii is that we all are part of this culture of maintaining island Hawaiian lifestyle and all the challenges that confront us, but also we are all part of the solution. Well, I think Hawaii has had a very good track record of sustainability. We haven't been able to kind of tell that story or message internationally. I think when you look at the conservation efforts by a number of groups, when you also look at Native Hawaiian cultural communities who continue to have an intimate relationship with the land, preservation of water and its natural resources, I do think we have much to offer. I think we are in a period of change, and I think just that concept of Malama Aina or Aloha Aina, what it means to preserve your resources from Mauka to Makai, from mountain to ocean and beyond. I think these concepts are not only good management, but they can be universal. I think because we are an island state, I think we've had the advantage over many years to learn from these lessons and actually apply them. With the 6 targets that are laid out for this initiative, I not only think that they're ambitious, but they're really visionary. For the past 20, 30 years, we've talked about sustainability, but I think what this initiative does, it really catapults us, it really projects us to actually taking action steps. I think if we can attain most of the goals by 2030 and beyond, I think we'll have a healthier Hawaii in terms of strong, healthy communities that take a better interest in preserving their natural resource environment, public-private partnerships that get not only government involved, but actually place a responsibility on communities to take care. I think when we look at our invasive species, trying to restore as much as possible Hawaii to its pristine environment as before and increasing native species, I think we begin by moving forward, we also begin to accomplish restoring the beauty of Hawaii and its natural resources. I also think it makes us a much more independent state by really looking at clean energies that really focus on true independence as an economy perspective, doubling and maybe even perhaps tripling food production, we become not only independent, but I believe that's a very strong attribute for a state to create our own green workforce development and clean energy industries. I think we carve out a whole new sector for the state to grow and move towards. I think one of the biggest challenges is to identify what area of priorities of the target goals each county as well as the state's role of how we're going to manage that, the oversight. I think, of course, we know it's going to take resources, not only state, but at the federal level and private. I think as we get down to the county levels, it'll be really helpful to understand what their needs are because they are on the ground. And then how do we build in that infrastructure for support, partnerships, and then how do we all are maintained accountable and responsible for those results annually, I think will be a challenge. I think something that OHA has considered, because we have similar goals of sustainability, is really data collection of all of the different programs that are being funded. And if we agree on all those actual outcomes that are in this initiative, I think that would be a tremendous step forward, that all of those who are participating, that we agree on the 6 targets, and then how do we all agree on measuring that through data so we can show not only our accomplishments, but areas that we continue to grow in and improve on.